Prince of Peace, Christ Jesus.
Hey, it's John Deloney, co-host of The Ramsey Show. Did you know over 18 million people listen to The Ramsey Show every week? A lot of those people listen on one of our 600-plus radio stations across the country. To find a station near you, go to RamseySolutions.com/show.
After show the ending? No, after show beginning. Oh, that was a abrupt end there. Ramsey Show ending, after show beginning. Alright, let's put the links in the chat and then we'll get going here. Episode 223 today. Let's check on the YouTubes and make sure we're all good. 391 subscribers, same as today. What? I changed it. Oh, I didn't change the spooky part. Whoops. Whoops. I didn't take the spooky part off of it. Because it was 2/22/2022 yesterday, and it was episode 222, so I put spooky there. We'll have to fix that. Alrighty. Email about anything. And of course, it's Coach Steve Money at gmail.com. Now I really want somebody else besides me to sing the Baby Step song. So if you're interested in doing that, send me an email. We'll talk about it. You can send a recording of you doing it, and I can play that, or you can do it live. We have the technology to do that. Let's see, donations. Got the Diet Coke here. So we're almost ready to go. Whoops, so I didn't cue that up. That is my bad. It's okay. It's good. There we go. Okay, now it's queued up. Alrighty, let's go. Listen for the drum taps. I have my speakers down too low. I did not hear them. Let's try that one more time. Did I start that? Oh, here we go. I did not have it. Gosh. So many technical problems today. There we go. Now maybe I can hear it. Like all plans, it starts with step one. $1,000 emergency fund. Step two, you'll pay off all that debt. Except mortgage, we don't do that yet. So pay off your consumer debt. Every one of the charges, from smallest to largest. Baby step 3 is next. Full emergency fund of expenses. You stay gazelle intensive. His name is Dave Ramsey, and this is his plan. And I hope to meet him. I admire the man. I've messed up in my life, but these steps have made it right. That's why I come. That's why I come. Why I host this YouTube show. If you don't like results you're getting now, then you should do the baby steps. And if you want to have financial peace, then you should do Dave's baby steps. Step 4 is when you take a breath and go, let's gazelle and invest. Step 5 is the save for your kids. No student loans at all for college. And 6 is to pay off your home. Step 7, build your wealth and don't keep it all yourself. And you've lived like nobody else. Now you get to live large, and now you get to give large. His name is Dave Ramsey, and this is his plan. And I hope to meet him. I admire the man. I've messed up in my life, but these steps have made it right. That's why I go, that's why I go, that's why I host this after show. If you don't like results you're getting now, you should do the baby steps. And if you want to have financial peace, then you should do Dave's baby steps. Then you say, trumpet, take it home. Live from Columbus, OH, it's the Ramsey Show Aftershow show. Here we talk about the Ramsey Show. The Ramsey Show YouTube chat and the people in it and all things financial and whatever else I want to talk about. One moment. Need a engineer or something. Let's see, producer. Where was I? Ramsey Show, YouTube chat, the people in it, all things financial and whatever else all I want to talk about. I'm your host, Coach Steve Money. I'm a certified Ramsey Solutions financial coach, and you can schedule a free financial coaching consultation / assessment at calendly.com/Coach Steve Money. Link is at the top of the chat and in the video description below. You can email me about anything, yes, anything, especially if you want to sing the Baby Steps song. Let me know if you'd like to do that. And you can record it and send it in, or you can do it live. We'll do it live. You can reach me on Instagram, add me on the gram at Coach Steve Money, no spaces. If you'd like to donate to the channel so I can make it better, that's Coach Steve Money. No, that's paypal.me/Coach Steve Money. All kinds of messed up today. See if anybody. Kelly G is in the chat today. Looks like maybe the only one. What up, Kelly J? How is your travels? While we wait to hear about Kelly G's travels, I will tell you that today's Ramsey Show hosts on an all-new show were Dave Ramsey. She's taking a little break, so excellent. I'm glad you decided to take your break with us. Let's see here. So, for those of you that are here today, there is something new. Dave Ramsey's co-host today was, let's see if I can do this. And I guess that's why they call her Rachel Cruz, for good advice that she learned in her youth. All right, one more time. Give me another take on it. One more take. I guess that's why we all watch Rachel Cruz, Let's see. I worked this out before. I practiced it twice. Fucking advice. No. Talk about friends when she shows us how to be millionaires. Let's see. Let me try that one more time. Guess that's where we all watch way too cool. Good advice that you learned in her youth. That's about when she took us how to be man. You said money will be like top bills. Guess that's why we all watch way too cool. I think I got it. I guess that's why we all watch Razer Kiyo. For good advice that she learned in her youth. Talk about friends when she shows us how to be millionaires. Yes, that's whoops. Okay, just one more time. Yeah, I mean, I practiced a couple times, but I had it working. All right. Well, you guys get to see how the sausage is made here. Okay, so it's a good advice that she learned in her youth. Talks about friends when she shows us how to be made. Okay. Oh, I'm singing it wrong. That part is, what part is that part? Laughing like children, living like lovers. So it's talks about friends when she shows us how to be millionaires. Like that. There we go. And then know yourself, know your money, love your life, not there. Yeah, okay, that's it. I can't do it right without the music though. Alrighty. And here we go. Last time. If it doesn't work, we'll keep working on it. Alright. Guess that's why we all watch Razer Kiyo. For good advice that she learned in her youth. Talks about friends when she shows us how to be millionaires. Know yourself, know your money, love your life, not theirs. I guess that's why we all watch Razer Kiyo. Guess that's why we all watch Razer Kiyo. Mentioning Winston, mentioning Target. Guess that's why we all watch Razer Kiyo. Mentioning Winston, mentioning Target. Guess that's why we all love Razer Kiyo. All right, that's fun. Whew. All right. That's right. Hashtag mention. You got it. Okay. And now, of course, market report. Alrighty. So Russia, Ukraine, dog. They still trying to mess up my market. Let's see if they have anything. Russia close to having forces in place for invasion of Ukraine. Defense official. It's from Yahoo News. News.yahoo.com. Stock market news. Okay. Blah, 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 setting new 2020 low with Russia, Ukraine in focus. See if we're worried about anything else. Earlier in the day, like about noon or so, it had come back to about even, but then it went lower Let's see why it would do that. Last Tuesday. Yeah, I don't think there's any other issues. I don't think it's just that. Alrighty. Okay, so we have the most down, the NASDAQ 2.57% down, and that means that yours truly, your boy, will not be winning fantasy mutual funds. Troy Story eked out a 0.01% win today over AJ. And yeah, and he's about 12 up. So we're going to do a new thing starting March 1st. I'm going to start it over every month. And so hopefully other people can win in 1 month rather than since he has such a heavy lead with his boomer stocks. S&P and Russell Small Cap Index down about the same, 1.82, 1.84%, and Dow Jones Total Market 1.38% down. Do we have anybody good that's gonna report tomorrow morning? Moderna or Moderna? I think it's Moderna, I believe. And Square. Oh no, Square is tomorrow afternoon, but Moderna is in the morning. And so maybe if they have good news, who knows? There probably will have to become some whatever the good news is that would be coming from Russia, Ukraine. And then next week we got C. I don't know what they make. What do they make? C Limited. Oh, I think, did I look this up before? I think it did. I can't remember though. C Limited. What do they do? Consumer internet company. Oh, that's right. Digital entertainment, e-commerce, and digital payments, and financial services. Alrighty. Yeah, and Costco and Broadcom also next week. Most followed single stocks on the Google, Tesla, hefty 7% down. Amazon 3.58% down. And Apple and Microsoft both interesting, both minus 2.59% down. Yeah, I just I mean, I think Apple, I think Amazon, all these companies, I think they are worth the same thing whether Russia invades Ukraine or not. I think they're still worth, we're still going to buy their stuff, even if that is happening. But, and as you can see, because it's been down so much, the volatility index is up at 31.02%. All right, let's see what we got for futures. Down on the futures too. This is aftermarket trading, and it's another 2% down for S&P, and another 2.76% NASDAQ. Well, the only thing you can do with this is I hope it gets better tomorrow and going forward. But until then, it is on sale, so keep buying. Don't cash out. You don't lose anything unless you cash out. Alrighty. Let's see. Did I? Oh no, did not finish. Let's see. Europe is mostly down. They do have this one index up, just a little bit. Asia, I don't think cares. Asia is they're mostly down as well. 3 out of the 5 are down. Let's see what currencies. Let's see what the dollar is doing. The dollar is up on the euro. Japanese yen up on the dollar. US dollar above the British pound, Louvre. Hello, Louvre. And the Canadian dollar is up on the US dollar. Sorry. And the Australian dollar, mate, is under the US dollars. So no shrimp on the barbie tonight. Crypto all down as well. Fun times. Okay, let's see if we can have some good. There's some good news. Finance.yahoo.com. Yahoo! Fubo TV closed Q4 and financial year 2021 with record 1.13 million subscribers, and they expect to exceed $1 billion revenue in 2022. That's this year. I don't think we need anything else. What is Molotov? Do they combine with that? December 2021 acquisition of Molotov. I do not know what that is. Obviously, Molotov cocktail is a slang term for, let's see, that's for, yeah, firebombing. Let's see, what is, how much is Molotov? In game, no, let's see, Molotov band, there's a band called it. All right, let's do Molotov Company then. America's favorite segment, Steve Google stuff. Crunch-based company profile and funding. Allows users to post favorite programs in HD. Really? Molotov offers a new way to access programs and reinvents how audiences watch television. Acquired by Fubo TV. All right, and where does it say that? Molotov offers a new way to access programs and channels and reinvents how audiences watch television. Molotov allows users to post favorite TV programs in HD quality on TV from their phone, tablet, or computer. That's interesting. I don't know how that works with copyright, but, you know, more power to you. Well, we have time. Let's look at it. How does Molotov get around copyright? And look, it filled in automatically there. Let's see, ad-free streaming service. Boom, boom, boom. I'm just trying to see if it mentions anything about copyright. It does not. If I remember, I will look more into this to find out. That's interesting. Alrighty, TheVerge.com reports on something we've talked about multiple times. The White House and the EPA and whoever else wants the USPS to buy electric mail trucks, and they are going to buy a small percentage. All the above named people would like them to buy the entire fleet that they're going to buy into. And that is a spam caller. They would like them to buy the entire fleet that they're going to buy as electric vehicles. And they instead are, the head of the USPS is instead sticking to his mandate of running a solvent USPS, meaning they can self-sustainability. And the process needs to keep moving forward. But anyway, they reject that, and so it probably isn't the last we've heard of that, but we've talked about it before. So they were going to do 10% are going to be electric vehicles, and the rest of them will be gasoline powered, 90% of them. In a statement, Postmaster Louis DeJoy said, said the agency would consider adding more EVs to its fleet sometime in the future. There you go, but the process needs to keep moving forward. So there you go. The money, the agenda does not make money appear from nowhere just because people have a political agenda or they want to save the planet or anything like that. That doesn't make money appear from anywhere. And the electric vehicles cost way more than the gas vehicles. So that's why they made that decision. Let's see this from CNBC. Investors pull billions of dollars from bond and money market funds at the fastest pace in years. Let's find out why. Are they going to just hold on to the cash, or are they going to buy at this dip? Investors pulled $134 billion from money market funds in January, the category's highest recorded monthly exodus in more than a decade, according to Morningstar. Morningstar excellent for comparing mutual funds. Let's see. Taxable and municipal bond funds also saw monthly outflow in January for the first time since March 2020. Investors appear to be reacting to inflation and the likely impact of higher interest rates in the coming months. Okay, but what are they gonna do with it? Does it speculate? Let's see. And if you're new to the show, of course, I don't read most of them. I find out with you guys. Most of the time, we just need the key points and the titles of the headlines anyway. Yeah, it doesn't say where they're going to put it in. So maybe just hold on to the cash, I guess. Alrighty, and again, CNN Business. Dow falls more than 460 points as Russia-Ukraine worries sink sentiment. So I think this is all going to be about Russia-Ukraine, and I guess that's the deal. Fears of cyber warfare by Russia, maybe rattling investor confidence as well. Alrighty. And we have from CNBC, mortgage applications dropped to lowest level in over 2 years. Total mortgage applications decreased 13.1% last week to the lowest level since December 2019. Average contract interest rate for 30-year fixed-rate mortgages with conforming loan balances, $647,200 or less, increased to 4.06% from 4.05%. Applications to refinance dropped 15% weekly and were 56% lower than 1 year ago. Alrighty, and that's going to happen as well. It's a low. Let me refresh the finance page and see if there's anything else that popped up. Slow news day today, other than, everybody's worried about Russia, Ukraine. Google relaxes mandates, opens amenities, and prepares for workers to return. So I guess that means they're not going to require shots or masks, maybe. Is that what they mean by the mandates? Probably. Let's see. Rising mortgage rates, skyrocketing rents, pushing more homeowners to move. Like from Fox Business. And AMD is now worth more than rival Intel. They've been going back and forth on which company's worth more. Apple stores drop mask mandates. Plan return of in-store employees. I'm going to guess that is what that says. Alrighty. So we got a bunch of time for reddit.com/r/Dave Ramsey. Let's answer some questions. Comment on some stuff. Again, this is r/Dave Ramsey, and this is not run by Ramsey Solutions. It's run by fans. They do allow they do allow, criticism of anything you want to criticize. I guess they just, there you go. Keep it civil and be respectful to each other. That's what they ask in return for allowing that. So let's see. Budget question. How to deal with annual subscriptions when folks are setting up their budget and they have annual subscriptions. For example, Amazon Prime. Do you divide this subscription by 12, budget it monthly, putting that amount in an envelope or sinking fund to then be used when the subscription is due, or any other method for these kinds of accounts? I would, when it's going to be due, you can just put it in the budget as that 1 month, as an expense for that 1 month. Or if you need to save up for it, if you don't make enough or aren't in a position, like you're still like in baby step 2, you should probably not have that subscription, most likely. A lot of people buy more stuff on the Amazon because they have Amazon Prime. And so baby step 2, you should probably get rid of it. But otherwise, if you have a problem, if you don't think you can just pay for it in a month and add it as the full amount, I think it's $79 or something like that. If you can't put that in for 1 month and pay that, just, cash flow that basically, then yeah, you can divide it by 12 and save up for it. What up, Sid? No Matty Bags. Boom, 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 boom. Housing expenses for walls. This from Melodic Coffee. Melodic Coffee, we've heard from Melodic Coffee 9325 before. Baby steps 4, 5, 6 flare. So they're in 4, 5, 6. They're asking about housing and 4 walls. Okay, let's see. I have done, if Prime is your only TV, then I think it's fine to keep, but don't keep Prime and Netflix and Hulu and Peacock. All right, yeah, that's part of the whole deal, where you get the free shipping plus you get and of course some other perks, including the TV there. Sid is keeping you to one streaming service only during baby steps 2. Baby step 2. And so if you can't, if you're not home, theoretically you should be out working all the time, and so you shouldn't be home long enough to be watching something. But I wouldn't kill you for one either. If you just have one, that's fine. Let's see. I've done FPU and get the basics. Should P&I, payment and interest, property taxes, homeowner association, utilities, all be at around 25% according to Ramsey, or just P&I. I think it's P&I and property taxes included in that, I believe. Not the HOA, not utilities, I don't believe. Because utilities you're gonna have to pay even if you rent as well. So I don't. That's not included. Where I live, this makes a huge difference. I've lived in other parts of the country where it doesn't make much difference at all. Right now, my housing expenses are below what Ramsey recommends, and I think I have space in my budget to move. Homeowners Association going to increase soon too. Plus, home has increased in value. Of course, it has. So it might be a good time to sell, but then you got to have somewhere else to live. So, and those places are going to be expensive too, just like the one you're selling, and somebody else will think your house is expensive. You're going to think other people's houses that you want to buy from them are going to be expensive. Talking with realtors and loan officers because I can't pay cash yet. That would be nice. Wouldn't that be nice? Yes, it would. Right now, housing is bonkers where I am. It's always bonkers, but it's even crazier than usual. I really think that if Ramsey's going to revise anything in his teaching, he needs to look at housing and talk more about this. If you can't afford it, you have to move. Sorry, you don't get a pass just because you live in a high cost of living area. If you live in a high cost of living area, you should be making a high cost of living salary as well, and that's just the way it goes. And of course, as my pal Sid would be the first to tell you, the book says 25 to 35%, the total money makeover. Right, Sid? It says 25 to 35% for that. So that would give you a little bit more wiggle room, but it's not going to be, you're not going to be able to do 50% because that absolutely makes you house poor. And really probably anything over 35 will make you house poor. And then if you're house poor, then you can't do the rest of the baby steps. See, you're in baby steps 4, 5, and 6. So if you had 35%, let's just say that, and you're 15% for investing, that's half of your income is gone. And so then you got kids' college, if that's applicable, and then putting rest on the mortgage, that makes all that take longer. So, and of course you have your regular expenses. And of course, also my pal Sid would also tell you that the fifth wall is internet. And that's probably wise. I would not debate her on that. Let's see this from Up 3218. Downgrade the car. 3.0 years left on the loan and 90K of overall debt currently. How much is that loan? What would Dave do Flair here? What would you do? I drive a 22 SUV that I love. Oh, 20K on it at 0% interest. I have 21K miles. Okay, so 70K of other debt. Also have 90K of debt in multiple loans and can sell the SUV for 28.5 in the current used market, but you would have to replace it, is what people don't think about, and what you want to buy to replace it. Let's say for 11K, I have an opportunity downgrade to a so that's 11, so that's 17.5 then. That you wouldn't be able to completely pay that off then. That would be a net loss there, you see? So because you got to pay 20 to the car dealership, I'm assuming, and 11K to buy the new car, so there's 31K, and so that's a net loss. So that's not a good deal. 98K miles, but it was well maintained. So if I sell, I'd have 8K to throw at the Camry, and I'd pay the difference of 3K. There you go. So that's a net loss. That 3K should be put on debt. Not doing this. So the current car payment is $467. Yeah, that's a lot, but look for something cheaper. Let's see, decided to kill. So thanks for all the encouragement. After putting this on here, I decided to sell the car on my own and look for a Camry for 8K or so, because that's the Kelly Blue Book private sales median is. Okay, cool. All right. Otherwise, I'll just keep the car, took out and listed it on. Okay. So apparently doing pretty much what I said to do. Cool, cool, cool. I like that. So it says amputate the Tahoe. Almost ready to retire. This from Upside Down. That's the best I can do. The Stranger Things theme, and of course, as we found out, May 21st is when Stranger Things 4 happens. So we are within 5 years of retirement. I have a decent 401 and Roth. Did I do this one already? I think I did this one already. 70%. Yeah, I did this one already. All right. Because I said the 401, because John Deloney called it a 401 the other day, leaving the K off. Okay, yeah, I did all these, so we're going to go back some more. And while we go back, let's see. A UK question. I don't think I did that. Let's see. Where to park savings for a year. Did that one. Okay, so UK question. This from Shite Sketches. What would Dave do? Greetings all. I would very much like your input and guidance on this matter. I should probably preface this question with the information that my wife and I have our own bank accounts and a joint account that all of our joint bills come out of. It works for us and we prefer it that way. All right. The flare, what would Dave do? Doesn't matter then. Let's see. I started 50-50 investing between single stocks, ISA fund during lockdown. Single stocks is going to be a no from me, dog. Even in England, even in the UK. Yeah, single stock is gonna be a no. Too much risk. So let's see what we're doing else. Single stock did quite well, and I was enjoying the dividends, but I'm selling them all to help my mental health, as I could not stop overthinking them with the aim to just set and forget in a global tracker. With selling these single stocks and some other savings, I will be able to pay off our mortgage myself, including that damned early repayment charge due to being a fixed mortgage. All right. So that's good. You can pay the mortgage off. All right. Definitely doing it wrong, but maybe you're making it better here. Get rid of those single stocks. Get that mortgage paid off. My question is, would it be better to enjoy the low interest for the next few years and continue to overpay 10% yearly allowance until the end of the mortgage, or pay off the entirety now, which technically means I'll be paying back the bank more, but I'll be able to upgrade my set and forget investments by 50%. Right, that also would be another thing you're not doing correctly, because that's 50-50. That's not, you're not saying how much you're investing. So if you're investing more than 15% of gross income now, then that's too much while you still have a mortgage. So 15% and then the rest to the mortgage. But if you can sell the stocks and they're not in a retirement account and pay off the mortgage, I think that would be fine. And then you can invest whatever you want. I apologize for hitting anyone who read those wall of text for 3,000 HP horsepower. I don't know what that means. This would set us both as completely debt-free at 36 and 34, although we both have low-paid, high benefits government jobs, okay? From what I can see, overpaying the mortgage now to increase, well, that's not overpaying it, it's paying it off. To increase investing by 50% seems to calculate to more over 25 years compound interest than the status quo. Yep, no. I mean, all that's fine. I don't think there's a problem with doing that. You would be closer to doing the baby steps than you are now, sir. Let's see. Sid says Space Force portrayed day trading in a good light. Sid, did you catch the Rachel Cruz song that I tried? It took me some time, quite a few times to get it. Let's see. Dad tries to get daughter to start thinking about college or future, and she makes $14K day trading and decides she doesn't need a job. All right. Well, yeah. And then the next day or the next week, she wouldn't be making that today, I don't think. All right. Where do rental properties fit in the baby steps? They don't. They don't. If you don't have them already, they don't fit into there at all. That is step 7. This is from WCC 84. Have 3. It has them already. Okay, so let's see what's going on. Have 3 duplex rental properties. I'm selling one because I have more headache dealing with tenants than the excellent cash flow is worth. I should leave closing with approximately $90,000 after the commercial loan is paid off. Have $38,000 and $63,000 on the other properties, worth approximately $120,000 and $150,000. That's pretty good. Not interested in selling either one. Okay. Baby step 2 debt includes student loans totaling $127,000. See, that's why you don't do that. You need to have your house in order before you start renting other houses. I think I'm the first person. I need to copyright that quickly. So it says they are a baby step 7 items. Steve, right? Only paid in full, right? Let's see. Should I add the mortgages to baby step 2 or considering them investments and pay them off as part of 4, 5, and 6? Gross household income is $400,000. Yeah, I mean, if you got you sell that one, you take the 90,000, and although that would almost, let's see, what is it, 90? So that's 101,000. So that would be 11,000 after, if you apply that to both of those. But yeah, probably the it's going to be the student loans, probably get those paid off first. Yeah, it's no, it's the smallest to largest. So if you only have 11,000 left on those, you can pay off the 38,000 one, no problem, or the 63,000. Probably pick one to pay off, and apply the rest of it to that, and then you would that would be your smallest debt left, and then you could knock that out and then get on the student loans. Yeah, that's probably what I would do. Because once those are that low that you owe on them, they would be first in the baby step 2, since they are so low. They wouldn't be part of step 6 then, since they were that low. Gross household income is $400K, 37 married, 8-month-old baby. Congratulations. $600,000 in retirement accounts and mortgage of $283 on a $375,000 home. Okay, so they're just doing everything, of course, out of order as well. Yeah, I think like I said is what I would do there. Take the pay one of these off, whichever one you want. It doesn't really matter, because with owing just 11,000 more, you should be able, with your $400,000 income, you should be able to pay that off relatively quickly, and then you can start piling on these on the student loans that are 127,000 and get them out of your life, and then start doing 4, 5, and 6. You're already doing step 4, which you shouldn't be doing. Pause that. Pause investing there while you get that those student loans paid off. Yeah. Alrighty, let's try one more there. Why don't we try one more? Ethical eating while on baby step 2. This is from only-detective-. Ethical eating while on baby step 2. Baby step 2, I'm having internal dilemma. On baby step 2, working to pay off debt. I also deeply care about the earth, healthy eating, and humane treatment of animals. I could probably cut my grocery bill in half or more if I bought conventional versus organic, free-range, non-GMO options, but I'm also not trying to fill my body with toxic chemicals or support factory farming, which mistreats animals, destroys the environment, exposes the workers and community to toxins. Yeah, but like the organic people, they could be bad. They could have bad hearts. They could be bad people, and so you'd be supporting them by doing that as well. So I mean, I don't know. I couldn't weigh in on this, because I would just have to. If you're gonna do this plan, you decide whether that's more important or this plan is more important, and so you have to make that choice for yourself. And I wouldn't want to guess what Dave would say about it, but I would say about it, For me, that's it's gonna take precedence. My financial well-being is greater than the filling the body with toxic chemicals or support factory farming, which mistreats animals, destroys the environment, and exposes their workers and communities to toxins. So you have to save yourself, and then you can save the world later. Let's see. Already shop at the Kroger. Excellent. Instead of an expensive store like Whole Foods, I get whichever brand of the item is cheapest. I use coupons or coupons and freeze everything, so we no longer have much food waste. But it's still eating at me that I could be saving so much more. Right. Because you know you're doing it wrong. That's why it's eating at you. So that's interesting because it's eating at her and she's talking about eating. But anyway, yeah, I would think that you could, on baby step 2, temporarily, you could deal with that. And again, it depends on, you're the one that have to sleep at night, but you said it's eating at you that you're not doing it. So if you were buying the bad food, would it be eating at you that you were not getting the other kind of food? So that goes along with your earth agenda as opposed to your own financial agenda. So I would leave that choice up to you. But for me, I don't have that problem. I get the cheapest now. I could buy more expensive food now, but I don't get the cheapest. All right, let's see. Sid says like organic veggies, but conventional proteins or vice versa. So yeah, so like half and half, you could do that. Cool. All righty then. That will do it for today. Let's see. Old Man Video Gaming is tonight. Old Man Video Gaming, Wednesdays and Saturdays, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Old Man Video Gaming. And I will be continuing to play Brothers, A Tale of Two Sons. And that is a pretty cool game, even though it's from got nice graphics, even though it's from 2013. And it's interesting. It's like a co-op game, but you have to, it's a single player game. You have to control both players. Sometimes you can like move one and then the other, but sometimes you have to move both at the same time, and it takes a second to get used to that, but that does work. And so that is free from store.epicgames.com through tomorrow morning at 11 a.m. So you can get that, and you don't have to install it right away. It's free for yourself to keep forever. But you do have to claim that before 11 a.m. Eastern Time tomorrow. So it's I don't know how long the game is. It can't be that long because it is 1.3 gigabytes download only. So probably not that long. That's what she said. So again, that's Wednesdays and Saturdays at 8 p.m. and that's what I'll be playing tonight. Monday through Fridays, it's this show, the Ramsey Show Aftershow show, and that's 6 p.m. Eastern Time, right after the Ramsey Show video is over. Mondays, 8 p.m. Eastern Time, tech support with Coach Steve Money. And on that, I do the same thing I just did with the Ramsey Coach Support on the Dave Ramsey subreddit. I go to the tech support subreddit and do the exact same thing, but use my 25 plus years as a PC repair tech to answer questions on there. Wednesdays, no set time. Curse of Oak Island recap. There was none today because there was no Curse of Oak Island recap because Abraham Lincoln has taken over the History Channel. Some kind of multi-day miniseries for Abraham Lincoln. And but on March the 1st, both the Curse of Oak Island and Beyond Oak Island will return, and I will have those recaps as well. And I'm sure, again, in the future, Bella will get in touch with me at some point and say, let's play a game. And we will do father-daughter video gaming. Righty. Let's see. Oh, we got another subscriber, looks like. And that's probably Hard Knocks, which I didn't mention, mention the after show in the Ramsey show chat today. So that is probably somebody that has changed their name. And if there's somebody that has changed their name, good chances to troll. So anyway, but I'll take it. I'll take any of them that want to subscribe. I will take it, but if they bother me too much, I will. Let's see. Sid says that way they know they're still doing more than the average person, but not adding years to the snowball to do so. Gotcha. Alrighty. Plugs. You can schedule a free financial coaching consultation with me at calendly.com/coachstevemoney. Link is at the top of the chat and in the video description and on my YouTube banner right here. And yes, I am a Ramsey preferred financial coach. And you can hit the PayPal right there. It's also paypal.me/coachstevemoney. Until that subscriber number is 1,000, I don't get any money from YouTube. And of course, every bit helps. Instagram is Coach Steve Money. No spaces. And email me about anything that's on my channel or financial coaching or anything. And especially email me if you would like to sing the Baby Step song. How about that? I would love to hear somebody else sing it. I have sung it many days, and I have not heard anybody else sing it ever. So, yeah. Alrighty, and that will do it for tonight. And I will see you, or whoever tunes in, or whoever will turn in later, in about an hour for Old Man Video Gaming, continuing playthrough of Brothers, A Tale of Two Sons. Alrighty, make smart financial decisions every day.